Also, now that I think about it, Alhazred's Big Book of Spooky Shit sounds like a really good children's book, except you'd have to change the shit to stuff, I suppose. Alhazred's Big Book of Spooky Shit, of spooky stuff that will drive you insane, and please do not read aloud.
Dr. Colden, this man's condition is deteriorating.
What says Dr. Fuller? It's his patient, after all.
He's busy with Captain Fitzroy. He specifically asked us not to bother him when that's the case.
Oh, of course. I'll see what I can do. Mr. Blake, can you hear me? I'm Dr. Colden. We'll take care of you.
There's nothing we can do. I tried talking to him. He's catatonic.
Very well. I'll examine him. 30-year-old subject. Severe hypothermia. Erythematous papules around the eyes and eardrums. Necrosed palpebral tissue. Lord, this smell.
I would hope she has a high medicine, being a doctor and all.
His skin shows abnormal loss of color and seems dried out. He's totally dehydrated. His
We'll get
fingertips
an IV in
and
him.
toes seem to feature a slight ring under the skin. Tender at the touch. Slightly sticky.
Ugh.
Severe malnutrition. Swollen abdomen with traces of petechia. Doesn't seem like an edema. Slight protuberances seem to indicate the presence of a foreign body.
So, Doctor, an opinion?
I'm not sure I have the necessary knowledge to treat this man.
Don't say that. You're our most worthy doctor after Dr. Fuller.
Some of his symptoms are beyond my comprehension.
What did you find?
Did you examine his abdomen? It would seem there's something inside.
He hasn't eaten in days. Are you certain it's not an edema?
No. Can't you recognize an edema? Pushing with your finger won't leave a trace. And look at these bumps.
It's not like he could be pregnant.
No, that'd be silly.
This man has something inside him that shouldn't be there. We should operate on him at once.
Probably a parasite.
Dr. Fuller said not to worry, that the edema would go away by itself.
You know, I'm not sure Dr. Fuller is telling the truth.
Yes, there's no way a man could get pregnant. Never mind, there's fish people that can kind of do that. We're just gonna ignore that's a thing, because no one in this hospital would know about that. No siree.
I see signs of hypodermoclysis, but he's still dehydrated. When was his last IV?
He's constantly under perfusion. I've even gone beyond the recommended dose to no avail. And you won't believe me, but when we bathed him earlier...
He seemed to feel better?
Yes. Like he needs an aquarium, not a perfusion. But that doesn't explain his condition.
In spite of the muscle contractions, his arms seem limp.
Yes. They can't have decalcified, not at this rate.
And yet, if there is a bone in this arm, it's softer than that of a newborn baby. What about his cranium?
It's soft at the touch. It does seem like the skull of a baby.
Look at these sticky rings growing at his fingertips. What can be happening?
I think he's turning into
I'm
an
sure
octopus.
you'll find an explanation. You have to.
Gee, thanks. His body's mutating. He's turning into some sort of octopus man.
I almost don't believe it myself, but these symptoms are not those usually associated with the human species.
What do you mean? Don't tell me you believe in extraterrestrials.
Woo!
No. This poor man is from our world, all right. But his body is undergoing unnatural mutations. And this transformation is killing him. His body simply can't cope.
Where could he have gotten such an infection?
I pray that it's not here.
Dr. Colden, may I know what you're doing to my patient?
What I'm doing? How about what you've done to him?
Let us calm down, my dear Marie. I don't appreciate your tone, nor your insinuations.
Well, then
I've
stop
done to him
experimenting on
what I
people,
do
you
to
loon.
all my patients. Provide him with the best available care.
Your imagination is without limit. It's your homemade drug again, is it not? Those people are not your guinea pigs.
There, there. What have you seen to put you in such a state?
These are alarming symptoms. If we don't act, he'll die.
Do you believe that? I'm not as convinced, you see. I even think this man has a strong chance of completely healing from his ailments.
No, Doctor. This patient isn't himself anymore. He's dying.
Really? What do you mean by isn't himself?
He's changing. His physical characteristics, they are more animal than human.
I mean, humans are animals.
Fascinating. An animal, you say? Could you be more precise? Cephalopod, perhaps?
Yes, actually.
This amuses you.
Your reaction does. I know your thirst for knowledge, Doctor. It's your innocent worries for this man that have you overreacting.
For this man, and the others whose medical files you've been hiding.
I have to protect my discovery. These people owe me their life, but the world isn't ready yet. It will be, in time.
I will not let you do this.
You disappoint me, Marie, but I still have hope you'll one day share my point of view. In the meantime, take care of your own patients and try not to forget who you're dealing with.
Fuck you!
Was that a threat? What did he mean?
It was a warning. Dr. Fuller is this institution's founder and one of our profession's most influential voices. My word is of no weight against his. If I continue to protest, I will only ruin my reputation and career.
It's scandalous. Can't we do anything? Is there no evidence of his crimes?
Oh, that evidence exists. I'm sure of it. I need to find the missing medical files.
And where would you find those? In his office? What if you get caught?
I'd rather not think about that. I'm counting on your discretion.
Of course, Doctor. You can count on me. I'll keep mum.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Well then. Let's get into his office, I suppose. Oh, that's cool. Because I'm not in Pierce anymore, I can't go to Pierce. Clever. I respect and appreciate that. Let's see, we've got the interpretations of dreams, the Malleus Bestiarium, Anatomy Dissection, the Book of Tizian, and the Breviary Medicine, Tome 3, in my knowledge. Okay. Alright.
Chronic insomnia. Like half the island.
Wonder why it's only half the island that has insomnia. High security unit, authorized personnel only. I'm probably not the authorized personnel.
The answers must be hidden in Fuller's office.
Ah, yes, of course. And I know where that
Everybody
is.
says it. She's a witch, an old hag. I didn't make this up. And I'm the one who pays. What a pest. It's so unfair.
It's temperamental, if I understand correctly.
What's temperamental?
Elizabeth? You all right? Why is this room in such a state?
Because, as always, I'm cleaning it by myself. And the water was once again shut off this morning. I had to bother Mrs. Donovan again, giving her a new excuse to belittle me.
Do you really need Mrs. Donovan to open a valve? Why not ask the janitor?
I can't make these decisions without her approval. Imagine if there were a leak. Anyhow, the boiler room is locked half the time. So every time the water gets shut off, I have to go and endure her reproach until she's settled the problem.
I see. Courage, Elizabeth.
Thank you, Doctor.
Interesting. Very interesting. Well, we need to find the way into Fuller's office. But if we could find our way to the boiler room, then perhaps we could do something to help Elizabeth over there. I do not know why I am speaking in this accent. I have no reason to. Yet I persist. Reference Book of Medical Sciences. Like a dictionary, this work references in alphabetical order the medical sciences, known and practiced in the modern world. For each of the entries, a major works, and the names of reference authorities are listed. Cool.
I have little time for you, Doctor. You'll find out that it's not only the doctors who have things to do.
Cool.
Wait a minute. Where do you think you're going?
Where do you think you're going?
Dr. Colden.
Mrs. Donovan.
Nobody goes into Dr. Fuller's office. But rest assured, I'll tell him you came by.
That won't be necessary. Thank you.
I will tell him, nonetheless.
Could you not, though? Secondary objective. Distract Donovan. Cut off the water. Alright. How do? And I found Dr. Fuller's office.
Let's hope I can go through the administration office.
Nope. Surgical ward. Ward!
The operating room is never accessible after an operation.
Fair. We gotta clean up.
This man, Edward Pierce, his file is incomplete. What did Fuller do to him?
This file is strangely incomplete, and the detail on treatment is not given. It does not respect standard practice.
Dr. Colden, we need you at once in Dormitory B.
What is the problem?
Mr. Evans seems to be having trouble with his IV.
I'll see to it right away.
And the family of Mrs. Harding is asking to see her medical file.
I'll never understand why it's so hard to see patients' files around here.
Rules are rules. See, with Dr. Fuller, he's in charge. Anyhow, they're still waiting, and I don't think they'll leave until they get what they want.
Understood. Anything else?
As a matter of fact, yes. A man has been brought up from the basement.
Oh. What state is he in now?
You should go see for yourself, Doctor.
Okay. So, there's someone in Ward B that I need attending to. Someone requires a
Dr.
file.
Colden.
Alright, glad we had that chat. Thank you. Oh, hello.
Ethan,
Marie,
what are you doing here?
I'm waiting for my medication, of course. Why?
Let's see. I will prescribe you something. You're a bad liar.
You're not here for treatment, right?
Am I so obvious?
Only to me. I know you worry about me.
I trust you. I'm happy to see you.
Me too, Ethan. Is that all?
Well, there might be something else. I'm not sure.
Tell me.
I have nightmares. They keep me awake every night. It seems stupid, I know, but they're terrible.
Actually, you're not the only one.
No, No one has ever seen the things I see. It's like I'm turning mad.
So many people have this affliction. It's like an epidemic.
Do you think it might be related to Fuller's work?
Yes.
I don't know yet, but I will figure all this out. Everyone in Darkwater is suffering from nightmares.
Really?
We don't have any medication left.
Oh. There's no excuse then. I should let you work.
Take care, Ethan.
You too, Marie.
All right.
I don't get why they have us waiting so long. Almost no patients here.
Yeah, that's a good point. Why do they have you wait
Where
so
did my
long?
fiancée go? I hope those nutcases will stop burdening her with work.
Alright, let's continue. That's reception, obviously. Lock B!
Dr. Colden, here you are at last. This patient was again brought up to the psychiatric wing. We've been following the treatment you prescribed, but the dysgeusia persists and he's lost a great deal of weight. We haven't been able to move him. The stress makes him hyperallergic.
Sir, I am going to examine you. Do you understand? Inject him with a dose of pentobarbital, intramuscular, so that I can conduct the clinical examination. He bit his lips so much, they're still bleeding. White
Yikes.
froth, evidently because of such drooling.
Okay. Is that it? Did I do it? Oh.
His binds left bloody wounds.
So, Doctor, what should we do with this patient?
Those basement brutes tied him up too tight, and now he's hurt.
I keep trying to heal his wounds, but he reopens them.
Do you have a diploma as a nurse?
Excuse me?
So take care of this man.
Well, that was a bit mean. Okay. Hello. Opens the door to the boiler room.
The key to the boiler room. All I have to do is shut off the water and hope Donovan takes the bait.
Yes. Yes. Now where the fuck is the boiler room?
She recently came back from the surgical block. She's stable. Given her file, a
That's good.
nephrectomy would have been inevitable. But Fuller was able to save her kidney.
Well, I guess he's a good doctor when
He
he's
broke
not being
his
an
back
asshole.
in an accident down by the docks.
Okay. Poor guy. Where the fuck is the boiler room?
Doctor, please. My chest. Oh.
His perfusion of a semi-physiological solution doesn't seem to work. He's undergoing a ventricular fibrillation. Nurse? Deborah, come and help me, please. His potassium level is too high. Replace it with 2% glucose solution with insulin, calcium, and sodium bicarbonate.
I'll tend to it right away.
Thank you. He's in your hands.
All right. Glad we sorted that out.
Hay fever. What's he doing here?
Yeah, that seems weird to be in a hospital for hay fever. Then again, I'm not a medical expert. What the fuck would I know?
The answers must be hidden in Fuller's office.
Well, it wasn't that way. Where the fuck is the boiler room? Administration, bathroom men. No, that's administration. Yeah, no, that's not where I need to go. Where am I going? This is why I need a map. I don't know where anything is. There's the pharmacy. There's, aha! I found the boiler room. Okay. Come on!
I can't shut this with my bare hands. I need a tool.
And of course, it's not just going to be lying around here, is it? Okay. So now I gotta look all around this fucking place for a tool. Thomas Fuller, MD, head physician.
Let's hope I can go through the administration office.
Alright, fine. Wouldn't be in the pharmacy, right?
My leg. I'm not joking. I saw the schedule. She's alone in the bathroom again. And she still says nothing to that old witch, Donovan.
The doses prescribed by Fuller are far too high.
Prescription for barbiturates signed by Dr. Fuller.
Oh, listen to the way you talk, you naughty girl. And the answer is no. You can imagine that she doesn't dare say a thing. That silly goose lets herself be trodden on.
OMoMaH Delinquente, the pseudo-scientific work by Cassieri Lomboroso correlates individual morphology with his criminal predispositions. The seriousness of his study and the accuracy of his demonstrations can deceive any ununiformed reader.
Oh well, at least we won't have to clean for a while.
And just wait and see the next time the water's cut off. It's a real show.
Oh no.
We've been waiting to be restocked for weeks.
Man, I feel bad for that nurse. Elizabeth, I think her name was.
We're running out of this medicine.
I know, Doctor. We sent the purchase order, though, but Mrs. Donovan refused it.
Once again.
Can't you do anything?
Donovan takes her instructions directly from Dr. Fuller. I'm afraid I can do nothing about it for the moment.
Fucking Donovan. Where the fuck am I gonna find this tool?
She's a witch, an old hag. I didn't make this up.
It's temperamental, if I understand correctly.
What a pest.
Alright, that doesn't help me in the slightest, but thanks for that, I guess. Oh, I guess this is gonna be a two-parter, probably. I think with that, we're gonna end the episode here. In the next episode, I'm gonna have to find a tool to cut off the water to distract Donovan so I can go into the office. See you guys then.